From the flat coastal areas where water sports are king, to the mountainous interior where adrenaline sports offer nail-biting excitement, Réunion Island's natural geography is probably its greatest asset. The island's volcano is quite accessible, and here you'll be able to see a lot of evidence of how it has affected Réunion Island. The landscape surrounding the area seems quite surreal, like a lunar landscape. The island has two distinctly different aspects, with the mountainous center attracting adventure seekers and the ocean-fringed outer circumference winning over the water enthusiasts. Many peaceful sea excursions explore the Indian Ocean for dolphin and whale sightings, which I can tell you from experience are quite frequent. They love it here and love to dance alongside the boats. The islanders themselves aren't beach people, even though the island is surrounded by water. But there are a number of resort towns for visitors. Each area of the island has a completely different flavor, although the volcanic area on the southeast is the most dramatic, and it regularly puts on quite a show. Réunion Island has such extreme biodiversity. You can feel like you're in a lush, green, natural amphitheater, or it can seem like you're walking on the moon, like here near the Piton de La Fournaise, which is one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Likely the best way to get an intense showing of Réunion's dramatic geological elements is to take a helicopter ride. You'll discover the heart of the national park and understand why it's recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Fly over unique areas such as the famous cirques of Selaus and Salazie, displaying their luxurious vegetation and amazing relief. Sometimes when you fly from the forested area over to a canyon, you have to hold on to your seat, because it's like living in an IMAX movie. The peak of the furnace is a shield volcano on the eastern side of the island. It's really interesting if you have the time to visit both sides of it, including the side where the lava flows. The volcano is over 530,000 years old and was formed by the Réunion hotspot, which is believed to have been active for 66 million years.
So we have a beautiful view of the northern part of the islands. With the upper point we see is the massif of the Snow Peak, the highest peak of the old Indian Ocean, with more than 3 kilometers high. Just in front you have Grand Bénard with about 2,900 meters, and we see just in between, so the high plains, one of the rare flat places of the islands, and we see that the clouds are entering from the east. That is really usual here. It's what we say we create clouds thanks to the relief, the humidity and the sun. That's why we have always to wake up early on Réunion Islands to see this beautiful landscape.
It's red, it's yellow, it's brune, it's purple, it's totally, and so we are at the end of the river.
A high-quality forestry road, followed by a good track, connects the highway of the plains in Bourg-Marat to the Belcombe Pass, where a parking lot and a snack bar are available. Belcombe Pass is situated over the caldera rim cliffs and offers a good point of view over the northeast part of the caldera. Volcanic activity is constantly monitored by geophysical sensors.
You see the crater, the main crater just in front of us.
Oh, I see, yes. Right there.
Yeah, exactly. Right over there.
Eruptions within the caldera do not cause much devastation because the caldera is uninhabited and little infrastructure exists apart from the highway. Lava flows are generally confined to the caldera.
So, East Coast, Snow Peak, and West Coast. All the northern part of the island is behind us. And if you look,
The whole north.
look, this peak, the other one, and the third one. If you can rebuild the former volcano. Because this part, and this one is the former part of the original crater.
If you're the kind of person who prefers an adrenaline rush over a sunburn, the possibilities are endless. Hiking Réunion's unique cirques will show you that adventure abounds on this tiny 30-mile wide island. Most avid trekkers would view Réunion Island as a premier destination for their favorite activity, technically defined as a journey on foot, especially in the mountains. While trekkers may not spend all their time in Réunion's highlands as the definition dictates, it's the diverse terrain of this fascinating island that makes trekking so interesting and so much fun. Part and parcel with this mountain ecology comes the added attraction of amazing waterfalls, and Réunion Island has quite a few. While seen quite dramatically from above, a hiker can find several in the midst of lush woodlands. The numerous super tall waterfalls in forest-covered, incredibly deep canyons and ravines attract many day trippers. Some of the world's tallest waterfalls are located on this small island, a phenomenon that is possible due to extreme cliffs and very abundant rainfall. On this island, north, south, east, and west are more than just points on a compass, as each area offers such diversity, and new attractions appear at every bend in the road. Evidence of healthy agriculture occupies much of the flatter areas, and there are many opportunities to buy the fruits of the land. Most of the roads will take you along the outer ring of the island. On the southeastern side, drive along the lava route, which takes you across successive lava flows which have poured right into the ocean. The volcano erupts quite regularly, and everyone's prepared for it. But while inactive, you can walk over the lava and touch it, seeing eruption after eruption in varying stages. At Notre-Dame des Laves is the church of Piton St. Rose village. Lava flow from the nearby peak of the furnace entered the building, but stopped without destroying it. Now the entrance is cleared and church is in use again, and the whole thing is considered a miracle. Just as Réunion Island has enormous geological variety, it's a rainbow nation of Creoles, Africans, Malagasy, Indians, Chinese, and Europeans, all living together on a tropical French island in the Indian Ocean.